It's Thursday, it's March 12th. It's another glorious day on this earth, and we are so fortunate to have a phenomenal slate of games in the NBA. And in this video, you are going to get the best player props for that entire slate. And then we're moving over to the sports books because once again, I have my favorite play of the day in college baseball, and I absolutely love this one. So if that all sounds good to you, make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're locking in. And as always, gang, get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
And before we get started, gang, with all these free plays that I have in store for you for Thursday, go on ahead and smash that like button, because once again, 100 likes on this video. Anyone that comments and likes this video below, if we hit that mark, will be in the running for all of the profits from the sportsbook play of the day. I'm putting 100 of my own dollars on that play, and if and when it cashes, one of you will get all of the profits from that play. We missed yesterday's. It was a bad read, but I'm going to give you guys $100 anyway, so make sure you stick around, especially if you were here yesterday and liked and commented, so that you can see if you won that money, because that one was on me and I still want to give some money away. We won the day before. We swept the day before. We didn't get 100 likes. We got 100 likes the day after and we lost. So I want to make sure I still give back. So one of you will still be getting that $100. Little thank you from me to you for getting those likes. Even though we didn't hit that play, we're still going to give it away. And I do this every single day. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well, so you don't miss a free play drop. We have been absolutely crushing it all week long and beyond. We've been winning. Now, yesterday we did miss by 2 points because Donovan Mitchell couldn't get it done. He was stuck at the same number from like halftime until the fourth quarter. I was going insane. So we picked some safer plays in this video for you guys for Thursday, and a play that I love more than anything in that college baseball realm there on the sports book. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're here for the entirety so you don't miss any of these free plays we have in store for you. As you see on the screen, we absolutely dominate the World Baseball Classic. They took it away for a couple days. It came back. Now, I will be completely honest. Once again, we got hooked on that one today. It was the first four-man in baseball this year that we lost. We won 3 in a row before that, $20 into $130 3 different times. I think one of them might even been 20 to 160. 3 different times. We finally got it back on Prizepicks, and we lost one, but we did hit that 2-man over in premium there. We had Aaron Nola for 2.5 strikeouts. He had 5, and we had Sandy Alcantara for over 1 hit allowed, and he gave up 2. And also in premium, we had Miami UCF over 11.5. That one cashed without a sweat. They scored 14 in that one. So we did green out some slips in premium. Not a great night. Typically, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are a little bit slower for us, really just depending how the college baseball shakes out. But we've had some tremendous success with player props recently on Tuesdays and Wednesdays to get us through the week there until we get to the always massive weekends where most of these slips that you see in front of you are actually from the weekends. But focusing just on what we did on Wednesday, this is what I'm talking about. Aaron Nola, Sandy cashing. Italy doing it once again with an upset. 9-1, knocking out Mexico. Once they scored 5 runs, my heart started celebrating, because that did mean that Team USA, a team with a bunch of all-stars that did lose a game to Italy, gets to go to the next round. That Italy team is a problem. They play some fantastic team baseball. And then, like I said, we had Miami UCF. And guys, I don't even know if I want to admit this to you guys. Miami, Florida was minus 130 on the money line. I liked it. I was going to give it out to you guys for free, but I wanted to give you guys plus money, so we didn't take them, and they won the game. I'm a little annoyed with myself. Always go with your first instinct, and that's on me. That's another reason why I'm still giving away $100 in this video to you guys. And here's the 4-man that we cooked up. That the next 2 slips are going to be losers because we didn't hit either of the 4 or the 3-man in the NBA on Wednesday. A little bit of a slower day for us. We've had tremendous success as of late. I guess we can absorb these losses because we're still up so much money. But these free plays, I wanted them to cash. We are goated in baseball, period. It's obviously much, much better when we get to the actual MLB season and we get real lines everywhere, every day for every game. But we still took advantage, and we've been taking advantage of the World Baseball Classic. Juan Soto with a home run, easily cashed that 1.5. Ketel Marte was on base with a hit, cashed that line. That's the thought process with taking those two and pairing them up. I'm just the absolute GOAT at knowing what to pair up and how to do it. And then we got Luis Ariza there for over 1.5. He had 3. And Ronald Jr. Acuna, you son of a gun. He only had 2, and both of those were actually runs scored. He went 0 for 3 with 3 walks. If one of those walks was a hit, or one of those times that he didn't get on base where he went 0 for 3 was a hit, we would have cashed this one out. I wish one of those walks was a hit because he would have been on base. He would have got driven in, and it would have been perfect. It would have been another nice 20 to 130, but we let Prizepicks have its day sometimes. And today, Wednesday, they got us on the baseball, but they rarely get us. So kudos to them. They got to win every once in a while. We can't rob them blind, or we'll end up getting limited anyway. And then here you go with Donovan Mitchell. We had him paired up with James Harden in yesterday's video. Jamal Murray with 14 at halftime. If he pulls the Donovan Mitchell and just stays at, I think Mitchell was stuck at like 9 or no, 16. He was stuck at 16 from halftime to the fourth quarter. A whole quarter where he got like no points. If he scored just a couple points in the third quarter, we would have cleared that one. But he didn't, so we lost it 25 to 26, or 26.5. We only got 25. Maybe he's gambling now. I'm just kidding. I honestly don't think the Stars would do that. They make way too much money in the NBA to do that. That's more of a college basketball and a bench player type of mentality. But then we got Jamal Murray. We loved him in this spot. I said Jokic was probably going to be more of a facilitator. Jamal Murray's going to get the points. He's doing phenomenal, 14, which is more than halfway there. That one will probably green out, but 2 out of 3 really doesn't matter, does it? We like to go 3 out of 3 over here on the channel, and that's exactly what we're going to try to do here for you guys on Thursday. Now, one thing I do want to point out, just because of what happened and the message I received today, we had a lifetime member reach out to the Discord. I absolutely love this, the promoting in the Discord. It's kind of like free advertisement for me. So I absolutely love it when members do this. But not only that, I actually love it more because I know I'm actually helping you guys be successful in your sports gambling careers. And this man joined last year because of the baseball and how well we do, how great, how fantastic we do with just player props alone, not to mention the sports books and college baseball on the sports books. But he joined last baseball season. He said he can't wait to dominate again this year. He's been lifetime. He said it was a game changer. You guys can read. $500 though in his account is what he started with, and he's made over $30K in profits. $30K in profits. I know a lot of you guys could use that, even if it takes us a year to get there, which it won't. But even if it did, what could you do with an extra $30K? So what I did to celebrate Freddie and to celebrate this time of year, you can lock in on the lifetime pass, which is right down below here. Use code MADNESS and you actually get 80% off. I actually opened 5 slots. There's only 3 remaining, so do not delay. They will sell out. I hardly ever open up lifetime passes. I opened up 5. And not to mention, with that 80% off Madness, you get Madness, again, the code Madness. You get 80% off, but not only do you get all my premium plays and never have to pay ever again, every single year I do a March Madness bracket. I do a fantasy football league. Sometimes I do other contests and giveaways as well. For lifetime members, it's always free. So you never have to pay for any of those entries or sign up for any other app to get into those brackets, and you can still reap the rewards because we are doing the March Madness bracket. While we're talking about it, I might as well hit on it. There's 6 slots remaining there. You can buy your way in for 85. The winner of the whole bracket gets 500. I know 85. I'm limiting it to 20 per bracket. So we have 6 left on the first one. And it's funny enough, there's only like 4 people that have signed up, but people have bought the pass or signed up with apps, and I've given them access to the link, but they just haven't signed up yet. So maybe we'll end up opening more slots on bracket number 1. but I do want to limit it to just 20 people per bracket so that you have a 1 in 20 chance to win $500 because I'm putting up $500 just giving back to you guys, saying thank you. I don't know any other way to really do it, so I do like little contests, make it fun. And like I said, Lifetime gets it for free. You can buy this pass, get it for free, or sign up for any apps down below my Stan.store. My buddy Stan's down there. When you go to my Stan.store as well, there's tons of ways where you can lock in all of these plays that I'm going to show you for absolutely free. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about later. And then the MLB season pass, you can actually get a massive discount on that one as well. I got so excited about all of the plays that I have to interrupt because I forgot to go ahead and drop the disclaimer in here so YouTube hopefully doesn't come after us on the back end. Gambling involves significant risk. There are no guarantees of profit and you can lose some or all your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. I'm going to show them to you, or I already showed them to you. You get free money. I get a little bit of money because I do receive a commission for signups made through all of those affiliates. And on top of all of that, you get that free 30 days of premium plays. Why do I have to say this? Because YouTube keeps giving me strikes. If I get one more strike, I lose the channel. So that is why I have to read that. So hopefully they leave us alone. Now let's get back to the plays. Let's keep on cooking and let's have a day. But I opened this up today. I opened up 10 slots in the MLB season pass. And with code EARLY, you get 90% off. MLB is phenomenal for us every single year. I am the player prop GOAT in the MLB. I don't think anybody does it better than me. That's how a lot of you guys found me last year, because my channel blew up because of all the success we were having in the MLB. That's really when I started getting over 1,000 views a video, getting a ton of subscribers. My channel's still kind of in its infant stage on YouTube. We haven't been around as long as a lot of the other guys, but MLB definitely put us on the map. It's going to do it again this year, and you can get in early with code EARLY, EA. EARLY. I have to second guess myself. EARLY, code EARLY, and you get 90% off. Only 6 slots remaining at that discount. And then maybe I'll open it up with another discount. Maybe I won't. I wouldn't delay because it won't be 90% again. So make sure you're taking advantage there. But the MLB season pass is wide open. So tons of different options. I also knocked down the prices of the weekly and the monthly passes so that more people could get in. Those prices will be increasing eventually, but I wanted more people to get an opportunity, get their feet wet, get in the door, because I know once you're in there, you're going to either upgrade or stay around. And if you do stay around in, like, say, that month pass, when I increase the price, you won't have to pay the increase because you'll be grandfathered in as long as you don't cancel. So tons of great opportunities right now to get into premium. And honestly, that's more time than I wanted to spend on that than I spent way more time than I wanted to spend on that, doing that whole thing right there. So we're just going to get to the picks. I already know I'm going to get roasted in the comments. Bro, you talked for 12 minutes before we got to the picks. I'm sorry. Sometimes I ramble. I like to talk. And hopefully you guys know that the fast forward button does exist. So let's get into the player props. We do love these ones on Thursday. Let's talk about them. Now I'm going to talk about the 4-man in this one because I have been posting an extra 4-man over on Winnable every day. Tomorrow, if you go to Winnable, you'll also get a WBC player prop play, which we have been absolutely blowing out of the park. So make sure you get over there. But for this video, because the WBC lines aren't available, I will tell you guys, though, in the NBA 4-man, I'll tell you my least favorite, because we do have a little bit more success with the 3-mans. They're just obviously safer, but I love all 4 of these. And player prop number 1 is Quentin Grimes. Lots and lots of injuries on the 76ers. He will be in the shooting guard position, playing in that position, and Edgecombe will be moving to the point guard position, which is why we're taking Quentin Grimes here over Edgecombe. Edgecombe's point line is a little bit higher than Quentin Grimes in this matchup, but I think Grimes is really going to carry the Philadelphia team. Now, as far as an under-over goes, this one doesn't really jump off at the page at me, doesn't scream at me that we have to take a prop in this game, but I do think Quentin Grimes is just going to have a big, big game for the 76ers. They are 14.5 point underdogs on the road. Plus 640 on the money line. The under-over is only 221.5, which still isn't bad, but it's not as high as some of the other ones. But I still wanted to touch on it. I still wanted to take it. I still absolutely love it. Quentin Grimes here, 18.5. Now, he's only done it in 3 of his last 10, but they're going to score points against the Pistons. Maybe they'll get blown out a little bit, but they're not going to exactly save their legs. They don't have any reason to. Quentin Grimes isn't one of their studs. Tyrese Maxey is injured. Paul George is suspended or injured. I can't remember, but they're not there. And then you got Mr. Glass himself, Embiid, who's never on the court. So they're not going to save Quentin Grimes' legs for any reason at all. And I do think he has these spurts here where he does blow over 20 points. And I think he's going to do it here on Thursday. So we're taking him. I absolutely love it. I'm trusting my gut on this one. And when you focus in on the shooting guard position, which is his position, that's the best position according to the metrics here against this Detroit Pistons team. They give up 22.6. They're 19th in the NBA. Quentin Grimes is going to be playing that position. I absolutely love him on Thursday. I like the line too. If you wanted to take this one straight on the Sportsbook, -102. I really, really love this line. I could not stay away from it. As you can see, he has not gone anywhere near this in prior matchups, but he also hasn't really done too much. He hasn't been the focal point of the offense. Yes, he got 32 minutes in this one back in November, but he still was not the focal point. And in this one, it's going to be him and Edgecombe, and that's pretty much the whole entire offense for the 76ers. And even with that 221, they're probably still going to score at least 90 to 100 points in this matchup. I like him for over 100, probably about 106 points as a team. And I do think Quentin Grimes gets 20 in this matchup. So we're taking 18.5. Feel like it's a little bit of a give me. Obviously, things could go either way, but boys, I love this one. This is not my least favorite of the 4-man at all. I like all 4 of them. This is actually one of my favorites. I think this spot screams over, and we're going to go ahead and take it. So we got Quentin Grimes here over 18.5 points. And ladies and gentlemen, they did it again. We did it the other night. We took him for Jaylen Brown here over 5.5. A couple days ago, I don't remember exactly the date off the top of my head. It was somewhere over one of these green bars, and they did it again. This is another one that I would take straight up on a sportsbook. +127 over 5.5. He's done it in 6 straight games. He's done it in 8 of his last 10. He's averaging 7.3, and they're going up against the Thunder. Now, I get it. He's 0% head-to-head against them. Back last season, he only had 2 and 3. That was last year. Now he has Tatum back, and I know Tatum still on a little bit of a minute restriction, which is exactly why we still love this prop. I don't care. Tatum is back, and when Tatum is on the court, minute restriction or not, he is the leader of that basketball team. A couple weeks ago, everybody was debating it. Whose team is it? Jaylen Brown's or Tatum's? It's Tatum's. It just is. And Jaylen Brown knows that too. He's going to facilitate in this game. Don't get me wrong. I think he's going to get his points as well. But I love the assist line in this, especially at that plus money. It's another demon play over on Prizepicks. We're here to capitalize when they make mistakes. And this is a big mistake on their part. He's done it in 6 straight. We took him the last time. He did it for us. And he's going to do it again in a great, great matchup here against the Oklahoma City Thunder with a great under-over as well here. So we got Boston. We got Thunder. Boston on the road, +6.5 underdogs, +215 there on the money line. I actually think this under-over is really low, way too low for what I'm projecting in this one, 216.5. I think it should be set more at like a 224.5. So take that. Guys, if you read between the lines here, there's a little bit of free picks, free leans for you guys to lock in as well. I would be willing to take the Celtics in this one, +6.5. They're just a different team with Tatum, a little bit of a revenge spot from last year as well. So we like Jaylen Brown. We just love him in this spot to go on ahead, do it again for us, and cash us out on the demon play. So we're taking Jaylen Brown over 5.5 assists. And then this one, my favorite play. Obviously, this one's a little bit safer because we did knock it down. His normal line is set at 18.5. Maybe it was 17.5. Either way, we knocked it down a little bit. 14.5. He has not gone under this line since he's been back on the court. And in this matchup, I'm willing to bet he's going to get even more minutes. He's 100% head-to-head. If you wanted to take this prop and put it on multiple parlays, obviously, I never really recommend putting one play on multiple, because if it loses, then you lose multiple plays. But this one feels about as free as it can get. He's done it in 9 of his last 10 games. Like I said, since he's been back this season on March 6th, he got 15. He's only been going up incrementally. So if you wanted to even knock this one up, his line, I told you 17.5. If you wanted to make this a demon play to pair up with Jaylen Brown, go on ahead and do so. Like I said, 100% head-to-head. His time, his usage, his points, everything has gone up game to game. He looks absolutely phenomenal on the court. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm kind of a Jason Tatum hater. I just think he's super corny, the way he copies all the legends. Like, come up with your own iconic moments. But either way, that's neither here nor there. He's still a phenomenal basketball player. You really can't deny that anymore. And I think he's going to have a huge game against Oklahoma City. This is going to be a tight one. I think the books got the spread wrong. I think the books got the under-over wrong. And I think the books dramatically underestimate what's going to happen in this game and how well Jason Tatum's going to perform. The fact that we can even lock in 15.5 on Prizepicks is criminal. So we're taking Jason Tatum 14.5 every single time he goes up against the Thunder, because this is probably the last time we're going to get his line this low. Like I said, look at it. Just look at it. 15, 20, 24. It's going up. It's probably going to keep going up. If you want to demon this one, if you want to take it straight at 25 points in this matchup, I would not be mad at you at all. So we absolutely love Jason Tatum over 14.5 points. And before the last one, gang, like I said earlier, go down below, visit my buddy Stan. He's got a bunch of ways here where you can lock in these plays for absolutely free. Onyx odds, you get $15 without even depositing at all. You deposit 10, you get a $100 bonus. That's $125 in your account, and you only can out of pocket $10. That's one of the better promos on the market. Then you got the bet 5, get 50, free 20 on Sleeper, and a $100 deposit match FF8. You guys can read. You guys can see what we're doing. Remember, though, the edge that we did find, where there's only 2 that I have been aware of here that you can do this on Prizepicks and Chalkboard. You can actually adjust the rebound and assist line. It is a massive edge. So if I had to recommend 2 DFS apps to get, it would be those 2. And then we also have Bovada down below. I got to check my Stan.store because there is another one. It's called My Bookie. We'll go over that in a little bit. And if you're new here, if you want more free plays every day, if you want a great Discord community, you want all things sports betting ape, go to that big, beautiful Golden W. There's a free plan. That's where you can get the premium passes. Whatever floats your boat, it's all in there. Cheat sheets every single day as well. Yesterday, we missed by 1, and we were super close. I forget who burnt us. It might have been LaMelo Ball. He might have burnt us, or we would have swept the whole entire cheat sheet. Today's is looking very, very good. We did pick LaMelo Ball again, and he's struggling a little bit again. I'm probably going to have to just stay away from the young fella. I think he's a tremendous basketball player. He's been very, very good to us all season, but he keeps burning us lately. But hopefully he picked up the pace, or has picked up the pace, and when I go back in, he'll be greened out as well. But cheat sheets every single day. And for you to plug and play on parlays, maybe take a couple straight, maybe lock them all in as a whole, do whatever you want with them, but they're there for you for absolutely free every day. So that, again, that big, beautiful Golden W, couldn't recommend it enough if you want to be more successful in sports betting, and it'll cost you nothing at all. So get on over there. Now let's get back. I'm going to talk about the 4-man in its entirety, and then we'll move on to the Sportsbook play of the day. Before we do, I said I was going to give you $100. So let's do that very fast. So we got 100 likes. The play, unfortunately, did not cash, but I'm still going to give it away. Why? Because I wanted to pick Miami. I didn't, because I was being a little bit too greedy for you guys. I picked a plus money that I really liked. Didn't come to fruition, but that's all on me, not on you. So we're still going to give away this $100. I absolutely love the fact that we were able to hit 100 likes on a midweek, which sounds pretty small, but we've been struggling since the end of football. We used to get 200-300 likes, 4,000 or 5,000 views, and then I got a strike. I'm not going to get on into all of that, but we're almost slow grinding back to getting this channel to where it belongs. And I have full faith in you guys that you'll tell a friend to tell a friend. You'll hype the video, you'll like it, and get us going and growing, so everybody on the internet that likes this kind of stuff can cash with us. Now, but once, dude, you guys can say it. I almost said Butch. Hit me up. I don't excuse me. I'm still a little sick. I told you. Hit me up. You got $100, the cell phone number right below. And guys, if you sign up for any of those apps that I showed you before, make sure you send them to that number so I have proof. Don't send me the word proof. I've gotten like 50 people in the last couple of days sending me a text message that just says proof. You got to send me a screenshot that you deposited onto the apps for it to count. So send proof that you deposited with my code, and you will get that free 30 days of premium plays. And Butch, you don't have to do any of that. Just send me a screenshot of your YouTube handle and all that good stuff, your like profile page, so I know it's you, and I'll hook you up $100, either Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. I got them all. So just let me know where you want it sent, and I will send it on over. Now we're going to pick one more winner for, what should we do? We'll do a week pass. So one more winner for a week pass. Shadi Mech J, do you do baseball also? That's a funny that you asked. I actually saw this comment, but somebody had already replied to you and said, bro, he is the GOAT in baseball or something like that. But it should have been that I'm the GOAT. But it says that, like, yes. Long story short, it said that, like, yes, he does baseball picks and he's very, very good at them. Honestly, I am. I don't want to sound too cocky, but we are phenomenal at baseball, especially player props. So, yes, I do. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it, because MLB is just 2 weeks away and we will be absolutely cooking. I cannot wait. I couldn't be more excited. You have found the right channel for all your baseball needs. We'll still be dabbling in basketball and all of that, but the main focus once baseball happens will be those four-mans, will be those sportsbook plays, and you guys will reap the rewards. Even if you're not really that into baseball, I prefer baseball over basketball. Just if I have to be completely honest, I still enjoy basketball, but baseball has my heart. So yes, I do baseball. Yes, you get a free week pass, which doesn't bring you to the MLB, but we'll still have some tremendous success for you, and you'll probably want to stick around. So hit me up, cell phone number below, and I'll give you that free week pass. Now, let's get back over to what we were doing, talk about the picks, and let's try to green these out, boys. So here's the four-man in its entirety. Now, my three favorite are the ones we went over. Quentin Grimes over 18.5, Jaylen Brown over 5.5, Jason Tatum over 14.5. Now, we are going to include Cooper Flagg in here over 21.5. The only reason he's not one of my favorites on this play is probably just a little bit of recency bias. He hasn't done this in like 4 straight games, and one of them we took, I believe it was yesterday, we took a taco on Prizepicks, and he didn't cash his taco, which should not even be allowed. Prizepicks should void it. Any app that does a discounted line that doesn't cash should just be straight voided out. I feel like sometimes they do that on purpose, knowing that it won't cash, because if I'm being honest, yesterday I was just taking the tacos, right? Take the tacos, they should hit, and then you mix it with something safe. It's an easy way to double up your money. Most of the time it works. Yesterday went 1 for 3. So from now on, I promise everybody in premium, the next time you get a freaking taco play, I will actually verify that I like it, because we blindly took them. Now, I actually did like 2 out of the 3 after reevaluating. I wasn't big on Flags, who did not go over. I like him in this one. He's going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. They're on the road. They're 4.5-point favorites, minus 194 in the money line. The under-over, the biggest one on the day, 236.5. Absolutely love it. So we're taking that 4-man. If you wanted to stay away from one, just because, like I said, about the taco and the recency bias, don't include Cooper Flagg. Maybe lock it in twice, a 3-man and a 4-man, because those 3-mans we hit at a higher rate than the 4-mans. It's just inevitable. It's just the odds are more in our favor when it's a 3-man. They're safer, but I try to give you guys as much insight and knowledge every single day. I know some guys, I've watched some of my competition, if you wanted to call them that, some of my buddies even. I'm friends with a lot of people that do this, and we're all on Winnable, right? We all go to the meetups and all that good stuff. But anyway, they only do like 2 to 3 tops player props a day, sometimes even only 1. I want to give you guys more than that, even if I have a lower hit rate. But we have phenomenal success on the channel, and we go and we rack it up. But I will tell you, just full transparency, the 3-mans are obviously safer than the 4-mans. I shouldn't even really have to tell you guys that. I don't think I really do have to tell you guys that. I think you guys are smart enough to figure that out on your own. When you add more legs, the odds kind of change, even if they're all heavy favorites. But Cooper Flag, I say all that to say this. Cooper Flag is my least favorite of the 4. I still really like it. Just like I said, a little bit of recent hate just because of what he did, but I still think he has a big game in this one. If I had to guess, I'm thinking he's going to get 24 points in this matchup. So over that 22 points, but the other 3 are my favorite plays. I love Quentin Grimes on Thursday. And you can lock all these in on any of the apps I showed you before, but I highly recommend Prizepicks for this one. You play $5, you get $50 instantly with code FFAPE. So make sure you're taking advantage. You'll get that free 30 days of premium plays and an entry into the bracket. That's right. Any of those apps that I showed you before, you will get a free entry into the March Madness bracket. So make sure you're taking advantage. And honestly, signing up for all of those apps is super, super important to build your bankrolls because they're giving you promos and deposit matches for every single one of them. Now, on the sports books, I know you're probably looking at it like, dude, minus 180. The official free play is going to be Georgia Tech minus 1.5. The way college baseball works, they don't release those lines until tomorrow, so you will have to wait. But I still love minus 180 here. I have the bankroll to bet a little bit more, and sometimes it's actually smarter to take some of these juice lines. You're going to hit a lot more. It's going to take you longer to build your bankroll right because you're getting less money, less bang for your buck. But I guarantee you a lot of you guys, before you either found this channel or started really doing your own research or anything like that, we're probably taking long shot parlays. How many times have you honestly hit them? By the time you hit one and maybe you did win that $2,000, you've already spent $3,500. Your mind just tells you that you hit big, so you think you're profitable. But I guarantee you, if you're not a client of mine and you go into your sports book or any one of those and you look to see how much you've actually made over your career, I can almost guarantee you guys are all in the negative. I hate to say it. It's just the absolute truth. And one of the ways that you can build your bankroll super easy is taking these juiced lines, especially if you have the money to do so. And you don't need $2,800 to put on one play. You could throw $180 on one play. You'll still get $100 here in this one. So absolutely love it. I don't mind taking the minus 180. The official free play, once it is released, we'll see. It should be minus 1.5 though, and I'm willing to take the minus 1.5. I love this Georgia Tech team. As you can see, the hat, I think they are one of the best teams in baseball. Definitely one of the best hitting teams in baseball. Clemson, no joke, but I think they're better pitchers pitching on Friday. So I love Georgia Tech on Thursday in this spot against Clemson. We're taking them minus 1.5 official free play. It'll be more of a minus 110 kind of a line, but I wanted to show you guys and talk about it. Georgia Tech minus 180. And you know what? I'll give $100 away if this money line one cashes. We like the minus 1.5. That's the official free play. But 100 likes on this video, and I'll give away another $100 if Georgia Tech minus 180 cashes. So make sure you're smashing that like button. And where can you lock this in? You can lock it in on any sports book, but the one I recommend, as long as you don't live in New York or Las Vegas, you can get this one, and it's phenomenal. Because I know you guys are still going to do those long shot parlays, and I know you guys are still going to add minus 1,000 lines to those parlays because you think they're going to always cash, which most of the times they do, but sometimes they don't. We saw that with USA and Italy the other day. Heavy favorites got upset. It does happen. But one thing that my bookie does, if you add those to your parlays, a normal sports book is only going to plus up your money a little bit. My bookie actually does a parlay boost is what it's called. As long as you add a leg, there is an additional little payout. It's going to be minus 1,000 plus a little bit more than any other book because of that parlay boost. And it's just a phenomenal book, especially for like college baseball. So if you're thinking about getting premium and you need a sports book, this is the one I recommend because you'll be able to lock in just about every single play every single day because some of these books, especially in college baseball, don't have all the lines that we find. So make sure you're taking advantage, getting my bookie. And the link is in the Stan.store. If you're going to sign up with a code, it is not FFAPE. It is actually banana in this one. BANAN. But that's not spelled right. BANANA. There it is. I forgot the A. Boys, Sometimes you just can't spell. Spelling's hard sometimes. So code banana on my bookie or the links down in my Stan.store. Take advantage. Send me all the proof. My bookie's a little bit special. Hey, if you guys are still hanging around, just listen to me do like I guess you could call this a sales pitch. Good on you, because you're finding out some more information here. You're going to get 60 days of premium instead of 30. And you're also going to get an entry into that bracket as well. So take advantage, get your free 60 days. It'll bring you into the first month of the MLB. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about and how good we are in the MLB. And you'll also get that entry into the March Madness bracket. So thank you guys so much for your time. I just sat here and talked for 30 minutes plus. And for all of you guys that are still here, this is actually the biggest boost to the channel. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. And you know what we're going to do? The first 3 people that text me the word proof. No, I can't do proof because everybody texts me the word proof. First 3 people that send me the word banana will get a free week of premium. So thank you guys for staying till the end. We'll see you in the next free play video for Friday. The weekends are always our biggest. So let's have a time. You guys just got to sit back and watch the show.